Hello video game connoisseurs and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to try out Donut Shop Simulator's demo. Now the demo yesterday didn't go exactly as I had hoped. I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go in it and such, so hopefully today's goes better. This is a simulator, so it should be fairly straightforward. It is, I am assuming, a cooking simulator here. I'm assuming we have to cook the donuts and such, so a little bit different than some of the store simulators we've had, but it does have that sort of store element. So we'll see how this goes in relation to other simulators we've played on the channel. So with all that in mind, let's jump into the game. Didn't have an autosave already, so guess we're good. Alright, furnish the store. We need a drink fridge. You can sit at the cash register and sell products, or if you want, you can hire a cashier for the day. Okay, well that is good to know. You can place your product orders from your computer. As you level up, you can purchase upgrades and expand your store. Well, you can produce your own donuts at the donut production site. Your dough will be renewed every new day. All right. So we have donuts here. That's a good thing. Let's see. We have $750. So let's use the computer. It wants us to buy a drink. So we need a small donut cabinet. We probably could use one of those. Need a drink fridge. So let's add that to the cart. Actually, see my cart here. Might as well get the large drink fridge since they cost the exact same amount. Yeah, we'll check out with that. All right. Hopefully, hey, there's my drink fridge. All right. Hopefully this will count. That did not count. All right, can I sell this thing? No, I cannot. All right. Fine, we'll have that there. We'll go buy another drink fridge. I also don't think I have a donut area, do I? No, I don't have a donut display in here. Definitely need that as well. Alright, let's go to furniture. We need to buy the drink fridge. We'll go with the standard. Gonna need a trash bin as well, I'd say. So let's add the blue one to the cart. Let's go with the large donut cabinet. 350 bucks, fine. Ooh, alright. Then we got these drink fridges here, so let's go ahead and get some drinks going on. $5,000 for that license. Good lord. Expansion. All right, those are good things to know. Let's go ahead here. Hopefully we had the money for that. Staff. There we go. So we could hire a cashier or hire a cleaner. All right, so those are good things to know. How much money do I have left? I have $158 left. Well, that's good. All right, I'm assuming that's our supplies, probably. Uh, They are literally the same thing. Oh no, one has more shelves to it. Alright, my mistake. Alright, let's put this. Can I move this outside? No, I cannot. Alright, that's just weird. Fine, it'll go there. Add to wish list. I do like that. That's sort of cool, actually. Alright, let's get these. How do I put these in here? Just like that. Alright. That can go in there. Oh, there was a trash can outside, too. I didn't even need this trash can. Alright, well, we got the trash can. It's whatever. Oh, alright. Let's see here. Can I just drop this? I can do that. I have $158, but I don't really want to spend that money right now. Alright. We'll just, you know what? Yeah, that works. I am going to start with cashiering myself, and then we'll probably hire somebody to do cashiering. Because I like the idea of seeing how it goes myself, you know? Seeing how the register runs and such. Then afterwards, we can go ahead and hire somebody else to do it. Alright, we are going to need some more. We'll put the waters over with those juices, I think. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to say that. Yeah, so I would rather go with the larger drink stations there. But we'll see. For now, I'm going to need another one for that as well, because I'm going to put all the sodas in one. I don't want mixing stuff. Truck is coming back. Why is the truck coming back? Alright, market price is 150. So I can drag it here, which is good because then when I get close, I can go ahead and do that. 450. Good enough. We are charging quite a bit here, which is good because we need to make back all this money that we just spent. I'm still not sure where I'm supposed to make the donuts. Perfect on that. Alright, so I could do 2 more things of those donuts. Yeah, we got 158 bucks. Need to keep $30, I think it is, for the cashier. Is that what it was? Yeah, 30 bucks to hire the cashier. So we need to just save that amount. Let's get 2 of those. 2 of those. I think that actually puts us over. But you know what? It'll be close. Yeah, we'll just be $4 under. So once we get these in, we'll load those up. And then we'll open the store. We'll be able to sell things. We'll get the cashier at a point here. And then we can fill up our supplies fully. That'll be the plan. So we have to sell water. Definitely some of the movements and stuff, I would appreciate them working on some, just to perfect it some. But I do like the fact that the donuts and stuff look really good. As I said, I am curious as to how we make donuts. So we've got all this expansion room. Oh, is this where we made the donuts? Donut production area. The donut dough here is replenished daily. If you run out of dough, you'll have to wait 1 day. Alright, so we can make donuts here. Alright. We're going to try that here in a little bit. Once we get the cashier working. I think we'll wait for the cashier. Doesn't seem like I can run or jump, any of those things. Alright. Take the tray in your hand, put 6 pieces of dough on your tray. Fry all 6 pieces of dough. Put all 6 fried dough back on the tray. Place your tray on the table. Pour sauce you want. Alright, so where's the tray? There's the tray. So I would take the donuts, put them on the thing. Ooh. Oh, I like this. This is going to be fun over here. Alright, we're going to definitely have to make some donuts here. Alright. I need more donut displays. That's without a question. Let's go ahead and open up those so we can sell this water and we can see how the register works. And then we will go ahead and hire a cashier here soon enough. Definitely putting some more donut displays there by the front door. Looking forward to that. All right, here comes our first customer. Whoops. How do I get out of the register area? Oh, F to return. All right. So there we go. She got 2 donuts, $12.50. She paid with 50, so we need $37.50. All right, there's where it shows. It was sort of looking around, seeing where it was going to show that I had. There we go. He's buying some drinks. Perfect. All right, and needs change of 50 cents. There we go. She's getting a water, so that's good. We got the reward collected. All right, we need to do a payment of $1.50. I cannot type on the keypad for it, so I do have to go over here. A little bit of a shame there for that. All right, we'll get her checked out here. All right, we're going to go ahead and get off of the register, and we're going to go hire a cashier. We've tried it now. Let's hire the cashier. Store customization, wall customization. Not in the demo. Floor customization, not in the demo. It will be interesting though to see those. Store name, we could, nope, not in the demo either. Roof, not in the demo either. Alright, so those will be available. I will say, so far I'm liking this game. Alright, we've got the cashier working there. Perfect. With the cashier doing that stuff. We're going to go here to furniture. We're going to need a another donut cabinet. Alright, set that price. There we go. Right, now we're going to go make some donuts. I'm excited for this. Alright, so we're going to take this tray. We got our donuts. Alright, they're frying up. I put the one back in by accident and had to refry it. That's sort of interesting. Alright, we got those. We put that there. Back on the tray, place your tray table. Alright, so we got, let's see here, lemon, raspberry, blue sugar, chocolate, vanilla, chocolate vanilla, vanilla donut, strawberry donut, chocolate chip donut, chocolate pattern donut, chocolate sauce donut. I'm going to go with the one that's, I'm going to go with a chocolate donut. Alright. So I got more donuts here. Alright, I need some more of the raspberry ones there, it looks like. Those were selling quite quickly. I'm liking this. That's really cool. We haven't sold a water yet, it seems like, so that's a little bit troubling, but I guess it is what it is. Alright. Raspberry. Ta-da. I like this. I'm really excited for this. The fact that I can make my product is really cool. Makes me happy. I didn't even price my other donuts here. What an oversight. Oh. There we go. Alright, we haven't sold a single water. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're selling waters. You know what? We do need another piece of furniture here. We need another large drink. Let's go ahead and get that. We'll check that out. Then we'll go down to drinks here. Let's get like 3 waters. There we go. I'm pretty sure I sold a water, and then I'm pretty sure that she has sold quite a few waters. But you know what? We'll get these filled up here nice. Good Lord, we just made $900 or $800 there? I don't know who just spent that kind of money, but thank you. Alright, we need more chocolate donuts. We could use some more raspberry donuts. We need all the donuts. So the beginning of a day, we're going to prep the donuts is definitely what we're going to do. Alright, chocolate, chocolate. There's chocolate. Ta-da! We got chocolate. Don't know when we close for the day. It's a good thing I just made some chocolate, though. This is a little bit awkward. It's like I'm clicking, but it's not exactly clicking where I want it to. Let's go with 3 of those. 1 more of those. I wonder, I might just not hire her again for the next day. So that way we'll have, we can try to do the water sale for ourselves. Because, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going exactly as it's supposed to. Alright, truck, we'll be there in a little bit. Wonder if it's sort of a glitch that I needed to only sell water instead of all the other things I'm selling. Or maybe I need to be doing the cashiering here. That could be a thing too. But I'm doing so much as it is already. I'm really enjoying this though. I gotta say, it is a lot of fun. Alright, needed the raspberry. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh yeah, we got the truck out here. Almost forgot. I think the price is still set. Yes, it is. Perfect. That's a good thing. We don't have to reset prices. Prices do sort of vanish on me a little bit there, so that's a little bit... Oh, I guess they're on the door. I guess that makes sense. Alright. I have a whole bunch of water here. I didn't know I ordered that much water. But you know what? We got water. That's fine. I'll put in another shelf of water if I need to. Go to the car to finish the day? Well, for one, I'm stalking. And for two, well, it did look like we had some people still in the store. Might as well fry up those other donuts, too. Waste not, want not. Alright, so let's see. Good lord, chocolate ones are selling well. Need to make a couple batches of chocolate. Yes, I do wish there was a run button to it because that's the one negative. Hopefully you're enjoying this though, because I really am. I'm liking the way this is playing here. It will depend on the price of this, but I could see this definitely making the list of games that I will be putting on the channel. Because, as I said, I love doing the cooking of the donuts here. That's a fun little twist on the game. And the fact that I can have an employee and stuff doing the sales is nice. Then I can go do things like make the donuts. I'm not sure how. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is I'm not sure how much content there is to the game. Because it's like I'm already, making all the donuts, everything like that. Unless we're going to have different sized donuts and such. Maybe some Long Johns and stuff of that nature. That's a possibility, I guess. Sort of interesting also, I have to individually click them there. But then when they're in the fryer here, when I go to pull them out, I just click 6 times and it does it. It also would be a nice addition to the game if you could just hold down the mouse button instead of having to click each time for each of the different things. But those are, like I said, minor little things, just things that they could improve before the game comes out that would be really interesting. More customization in the donuts is also would be cool. Like, could we get sprinkles and stuff like that that we could add on to them? I'd love that. I'm a huge fan of sprinkles on donuts myself, so yeah, that would be something I would definitely enjoy. Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to get another donut cabinet. So we'll buy that. Then product-wise here, let's go with 2 of those. Actually, yeah, let's go with 3 of those. 3 of those. 3 of those. And 4 of those. And we still have money left, which is great. I love that. We'll get our shelves stocked, and then we will end the day. I do sort of like having the trash can in the store. It does make life a bit easier instead of having to go out to that trash can each time, but not necessary at the same time. So it's sort of neither here nor there. As I said, I wish I didn't get the normal size fridge. I would have preferred going with the bigger ones. Have that extra item in each one. Definitely an employee who would do stocking at a point also would be a great thing. And I mean, like a donut maker and such. All things that could be added to the game in time that would just make it that little bit extra and make it entertaining in those ways. Have to have the iced coffee in a donut shop. Pretty much a requirement. Yes, I am curious also if the donuts and such will stay or if I will have to get them all over again the next day. Which is why I'm not gonna order more donuts right now. We'll just leave it as is. Alright, let's end the day. I assume this is the car. Alright, so we did spend more money than we made, but that's alright. We were getting set up. Alright, we're on day 2. So it has it as open already. Our donuts are there. Let's go ahead and close. Oh, the day's already started though. Oh, I don't really like that. Not a fan of that. We will get a cashier in a moment or two again, but I do want to sell a water if I can first on my own. So I've decided I don't want to make the donuts that I can already buy, because I can just buy those if need be. I'd rather make the donuts I can't buy. So let's see here. Let's do these ones. Alright, we already got some customers, so not a surprise. Alright. Not a huge fan of the way the money works in the game. Would like to see that improved upon. This person definitely bought a water. Did not count it. Person bought a juice. Also, I didn't go up in level when the cashier was doing this stuff, so I have to do it myself. Alright, so you just have to hit clear when you make a mistake. Bit unfortunate that way. What will the upgrade in level do for me is one of my questions. Nobody's just buying a water is the problem. I think that's a glitch they definitely need to work on before the game comes out. They'll get just a juice, but they won't get just a water. So probably if I play this game, what I'm going to do is just have water at a point as the only item that I'm selling. We did find out we didn't get our cashier back for the next day, so that, I guess in a way, is a good thing. You know what? We'll go ahead and hire the cashier and the cleaner. Cost me 50 bucks for the day, but not the end of the world by any means. I need some more blue donuts. So let me go make those, and then we'll see what the level upgrades got me, if anything. I think it might have gotten me more donut options, which would be a good thing. Yeah. Trying to move too quickly. As I said, a run feature would be really nice. Alright, let's see what we can buy. Products. Yeah, we can only buy those donuts still. License B requires level 12 also. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to actually... They're going to have to fix that, I would say. Because it's one of those that you should be able to hire the cashier and still get higher levels at the same time. Alright, so I need more blue donuts, I need more of the donuts. Also, the desk is still a bit wonky there, trying to buy things with it. Let's go ahead with 3 of each of these. So yeah, what I really could do is do I could probably do 2 types of donuts myself, and then the ones that are available for me to purchase. Need the blue ones out because I don't have any right now. My biggest issue with this is I don't see, with what we've got right now, that much long-term play to the game. Because basically all I'm going to need to do is set up my store and then get on the register, and in a couple of days I'll have my level up pretty dang high. As I said, I probably should at the beginning, if I play this game, just do what they say. So if they want me to sell water, I shouldn't even put out donuts to begin with. Just sell waters. As I said, there are other things, like I would love for them to get it where, the cashier thing allows me to still get my level up, everything of that nature, because I should be able to. I should have employees that are just employees, not people I have to hire on a daily basis. Just charge it as I have to pay them each day. That's perfectly fine to me, but there's no reason for me to have to rehire each day. That's on the floor over there. It's floor donuts now. Oh, I need more of the blue. I think it also would be really cool if we had to make the dough. Like, it's neat that they give us this, but it would be neater to actually have to go through the process of making the dough and stuff, just so we had to figure that out on our own, or, you know, do that extra step. That customer had a tramp stamp there. There are only a few customer models, but that's sort of a standard in a lot of these games. As the games go on, you get more customer models, and I'm okay with that. As I said, for the demo, I'm interested, but my biggest concern is I just don't see a lot of replayability to it as it is right now. I think, you know, probably, I would guess within, say, 6 hours, I'd have pretty much everything unlocked and taken care of here that the game has to offer, at the very most. So I do hope they add a little bit more to it, just to make it more interesting as time goes on. Just walking over those donuts that are on the ground. I am definitely having my own donuts that I sell is a better thing, because those, I'm just, you know, are just pure profit. You know what? I want to make another donut. We're going to make chocolate chip donuts. They don't look like chocolate chips. They look like donuts with sprinkles, which is why I went with them. Because sprinkles are a good thing. Everybody needs sprinkles. They're still only $7.50. But yeah, I mean, these donuts are the ones that I'm making the most profit off of right here, because these I'm just purely just creating and selling. We are pretty much at 10 o'clock, so we'll make up this batch, and then we'll be able to end the day. Alright, take these over, put them in here. Perfect. Doing pretty well on our drinks and such, which is great. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and... Alright, so the shop is closed. It says open, but we're actually closed. And so we made a positive balance that time. Perfect. Yeah, see, and the shop is open right from the start, which is sort of an inconvenience. They should allow me time to prep my donuts and such. That's sort of an annoyance. I'm able to take care of it because I can just hire the cashier and the cleaner, but still is an annoyance. Yeah, because I'd like to be able to come over here, make the donuts at the beginning of the day, and then just have them good to go. You know what I probably could do, though, is if I got ahead a little bit. So what if on the first day there I just sold water and such, and then I pre-prepped the donuts for the next day? So that way at the end of my shift, I was making all the donuts. That would probably work out. Then I'm not wasting time during the day, and I could still sell the products myself. I think that's probably the route that I should be going with it. I mean, I've got a cashier and stuff, and as we've already seen, the water thing isn't working. So you know what? It is the way it is. Alright. Can't pick up donuts on this one. We'll just throw that over there. We'll get a new one. Gonna set out these donuts, and then I'm gonna probably end the episode. Because really, we've done what we can. Since we can't seem to sell a bottle of water, even though we've sold a lot of bottles of water, I think it's a good place to end. As I said, there are definitely some issues in the game. One being the fact that you have to sell water individual from the other items. Um, that's just an issue in and of itself. But otherwise, I think that the game really has a lot of character to it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit, and I hope you guys are as well. I think it's a charming game. I'm a huge donut fan myself, so this is my kind of thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the game, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more games on the channel.